Hey everybody, welcome back. David Eon and the stunning Miss Lady Pop Hunter here for a little bit of a discussion, or actually almost like a reaction video as it were. We don't do that too often, but right now around the trailer to the He-Man film, which we'll show here in a moment, there's a lot of buzz and a lot of hype. A lot of people that seem like they're real excited, and a lot of people that are griping already. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? And so I wanted to take a look at it. Like I said, we're going to show it here in a moment. You've probably seen it already, but hey, what the hell? And then we're going to talk about it really quick and just see. And I'll tell you, I try not to get excited about any trailer that comes out anymore, really for almost the last 20 years or so. It seems like in the 2000s, the movies just keep getting worse. And so you get excited for something that's coming out, and then you see the actual film and you're like, what the hell is this? I get tired of feeling that way. It's not like when we were kids in the 80s, and even a bad film like the original Dolph Lundgren He-Man and Masters of the Universe movie, which was not a good film, still cheesy fun. It's still fun to watch. You don't even get that anymore. The writing is so bad. But okay, let's go ahead and dive in and take a look at this trailer, and then we'll give you some impressions.
All that stuff that only exists in legends and bedtime stories. Talking tigers, spaceships, and magic swords that can make a man as mighty as a god. Where I come from, that stuff is real. Why did you send me away?
I wanted you to be safe. So I sent you to a place I knew that they'd never find you. There's...
This obsession with nerd stuff and sword things, it's not a good look for human resources.
I know it sounds crazy, but that sword is gonna show me the way home.
Sir, you can't do that.
Don't worry, the sword's mine.
Hang on, it's about to get weird.
What am I supposed to do? Take the sword and protect them.
And there it is, and that is the long-form trailer that is available. It's been out for a couple of days now. Like I said, a lot of buzz about it so far. And first thing, I actually have to give them credit for having an actual trailer. The thing is, you get an impression of what's going on from watching the trailer.
Yeah.
And for a long time now, you watch a movie trailer and you have no freaking clue what the hell the film's about.
Yeah, that's the one thing I did notice and I do like and appreciate. You know what the film... They give you the plot without revealing the plot.
Yeah.
You know it was a little kid that was on a different planet, and a war broke out. His mother got scared and sent him to Earth. okay, and then he knows the whole story and come back. So you get that idea. Unlike so many modern films,
or they just flash
they
fan
flash
service stuff at you.
they give you clips and you're like, what's this movie about? You just see clips of whatever they want you to see with no idea. So it makes you not want to see it. This one, at least it gave you some idea of what the film is about. So it makes you curious to see the whole thing, you know, to reveal itself. So I like that about it so far.
And there's plenty of nods in it. I don't care for fan service. I'd rather have a good story, and you can get caught in that. That's like the people who watched Ghostbusters Afterlife, and they're like, it's okay, it had a lot of fan service. No, that's not okay. Can you get a good story? A lot of people got snookered into Stranger Things that way. Oh, look, a Rubik's Cube. So, and there is a lot of this in there. There's a lot of this in there. There's a lot of nods to vintage Mattel. You see in the one scene, there's a lot of Big Jim stuff. That statue that's holding the power sword is Vicor, a statue of Vicor. They have the drawings all over Adam's room. He's wearing a pink shirt.
Yeah.
There's the he-him little gag. He-him, he-man. Okay, that's cute. Things like that. It doesn't look like there's too much of that, but, you know, let's just get it all out of the way, kind of like what Mike Myers did in Wayne's World, where he did the product placement thing as a gag in, like, one quick section. He was like, we would never resort to that, and then takes a sip of Pepsi, you know, while his friend is eating a bag of Doritos up real close, and they, you know, let's just knock it out. And that's what it looks like it did. A lot of the complaints I'm hearing are about costuming and stuff. Well, what do you want?
I mean that's the one thing you're going to get when you take an animated show that's fanciful. I mean, you got Masters of the Universe. They're on a whole different planet, in a whole different universe, where you got robots, talking animals, all these different things. So, and I say this all the time, I don't like it when they take an animated show and turn it into a live action, because they don't always translate. Like G.I. Joe, that translates fairly well because the majority of your characters are human. Maybe not Skeletor, but he's in an outfit, you know, a costume.
They still blew it
not
with
Skeletor, Cobra Commander.
They still blew it with the G.I. Joe film, because it was too much like, certain scenes were too much, I think, like the Sunbow show. And then people are, it doesn't look right at all.
But it's still easier to translate it because they're human characters. But what I'm saying is, like, you have Cringer. Okay, now that's going to be a CGI.
Yeah.
You have Fisto. We saw the Fisto.
Yeah, he's in
So
there.
you're going to have a human with this
big hand.
Big hand. They had another, I don't know who that other metal person was when they were getting off of the ship. You had Man in Armor.
Roboto.
Oh, that was Roboto?
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe they made Roboto female or something. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
well, you couldn't really tell. You just saw some kind of iron figure. Okay, so you got things like that. Then you're on another planet, so it all looks CGI. But I guess it kind of is okay because it is an animated show made into live action that wasn't on Earth. So everything looked weird anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing, you know, that might be okay. That's just the one thing I don't like. Like, I'm not looking forward to them doing like a Thundercats. That's going to be awful because everybody would have to be CGI.
Everybody, yeah. And your eye can tell. Your mind knows the difference. It's kind of like the Lord of the Rings trilogy. They did everything they possibly could for practical effects and actual scenery and tried to use as little CGI as possible because your mind can discern it. And then when they did The Hobbit, which they probably never should have done, a trilogy of The Hobbit, as a sequel to it, everything's CGI, and even in their test audience, they had to tone things down afterwards because people were getting sick. You're getting sick to your stomach watching too much of that. It's weird, but I don't see how they could do it without a crap ton of CGI.
Yeah. So long as it's, I don't know. I guess if the storyline is good, you can get around it.
Yeah.
Just looking at the trailer, it didn't look awful.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, no, and I mean, obviously, again, it's gonna be CGI. You're in a different universe. You're not on Earth.
Yeah.
The scenery looks weird. The only thing you could do, I mean, yeah, if we were in the 70s, it would have been all practical effects.
Yeah, they'd have to.
Right, but okay, we're in 2026, so it's going to be CGI. And you can make it look okay and purposeful. But from what I saw, it seems interesting. It seems like, okay, I would actually watch it.
One thing that I did like was they did not alter, and you can't, I think, hopefully they were aware of that you can't tweak that canon too much because everybody knows the stories.
Well, they did tweak it.
Well, you know what I mean. It's like for Prince Adam, that's the thing that stood out to me, knows who he is and where he came from.
Yeah.
It's not like what? You mean I'm a prince from Eternia? And we get that dynamic, which is old hat as hell.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't do that.
He knows exactly who he is, and he's just waiting. He's just biding his time until somebody shows up and says, "Let's go."
Yeah, but is that the origin, the original origin? He always knew. I thought it was revealed to him later. In the
fabulous secret powers were revealed to me, but he knew he was. He knew he was. Yeah.
Okay.
He knew he was Prince Adam the whole time.
But I do like that part, like you said, and it seems just from watching the trailer, everybody knows that he's Prince Adam / He-Man because he transformed in front of everybody.
Well, yeah, unless that's just some kind of a confusion, but yeah.
But I mean, Teela and Man at Arms always knew who he was.
Knew.
But Teela went to go get him. Roboto was there, or whoever that was. Maybe she just thought, "Oh, we're going to go get Prince Adam." Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? We'll have to see how that plays out.
Yeah, but so far, so good. I like that, and I hope it's not the case. It didn't look like it was going to be a girl boss film.
Well, Teela always was, anyways.
Yeah,
to the point of being annoying.
She was, but if that's going to be the case here, they didn't show it in the trailer.
Yeah, they didn't show it in the trailer.
So it's for me right now, as it stands, I can watch it. But if they had made her mouthy and everything, whole different conversation.
Yeah, I noticed also, somebody had made the comment that the best thing about Jared Leto being Skeletor is you can't tell who it is. But what I noticed was the Skeletor, the way he looks, very much reminds me of the sideshow quarter scale statue design.
Okay.
I thought that's the type of Skeletor that looks like to me.
That Skeletor did look good.
Yeah.
It did look good. Obviously, you could tell he was in a suit. But that's fine.
Haven't let you hear his voice yet, though.
No, so you don't know what he's going to sound like. But it'll be okay if he doesn't have that high-pitched, whiny voice. I think that'll be okay. Just like when they did the Transformers movie, they altered Megatron's voice, and it was deeper. And that was okay. You got used to it after you heard it for a minute, and then you're like, okay, this ain't bad.
Yeah.
But then they couldn't alter Prime's voice at all.
No.
They had to use Peter Cullen for that.
Yeah.
They had to, because then it would have just ruined the whole movie. But
I guess. So yeah, I mean, it's been a minute since I've sat there and seen a trailer. I think the last time was for The Batman, where I saw a trailer, and I was like, I might want to actually see that, because anything else that comes out, people ask me all the time, "Oh, you excited to see the Superman and the Justice League?" Not really. I still haven't seen it because I don't care. And I've gotten into that mindset now where, again, like I said, growing up in the 70s and 80s, when even the shitty films were still fun. And nowadays it's like it's all awful. And I've learned to just not even care when this stuff comes out. And I'm kind of intrigued, actually.
Yeah.
At this time around. I'm kind of intrigued.
I do want to see it. I don't know if I'll go to the theater. I don't know yet. Gotta wait.
Okay.
But yeah, I would like to see it. I'm very curious on how they're going to handle that whole thing and the direction it's going to take. So I probably won't watch any, because they have commentary about a movie up to the day it comes out.
Yeah.
And they actually make you think the movie's already out, because it's been some commentaries. And you're like, then you hear the movie's out, and I'm like, I thought that was out already. Because the way they talk about it, it was already out.
Yeah.
So I won't watch any commentary. I'll just wait and then go see it. Or wait till it come out on DVD or something like that. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I do want to see it.
A lot of speculation about the possibility of popcorn buckets, too. And now that that's a thing.
Yeah.
Castle Grayskull popcorn bucket, I guess, right?
It's going to be a lot of toys, a lot of statues.
That's true. It just occurred to me.
A lot of 6-scale figures.
Because that means a whole nother new wave of Masters figures. And they're already doing like 5.
Yep. So now you're going to have the movie version.
Ugh, blah.
So you're going to get a whole lot of merchandise.
Sure. Hopefully they didn't screw this up. We'll wait and see.
Yeah.
Like you had pointed out, a lot of times this when you're going from animated to live action, it really just doesn't translate very well.
Yeah, it doesn't. So I'm very curious. So far, it looks good. Like I said, just looking at the trailer, it looks good. And I am curious to see it. And I hope they don't go too far. Maybe they'll talk about Keldor a little bit. Hopefully, it looks like because it started off with the war, that might get touched on. That would be nice. Maybe they'll talk about the relationship between Randor and Keldor. Maybe they'll even get to their dad. So who knows? You just got to wait and see.
Okay.
But they got a lot of opportunity there. Hopefully they don't screw it up.
Yeah. So, man, I'll throw it back out there. You seen the trailer? What do you think? What do you think? Tell us about it in the comments section down below. Please do give the video a thumbs up if you get where we're coming from. Sure hope you do. Share it if you can. Subscribe if you're new. Join the club, as it were. And if that is it, then what more can we say but thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.